and see if they show up?
Yeah, we'll see. We on now, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Another one. I'm ready.
All right. So today's question has to do with a lot of resellers or sellers in general, man. So if you sell on eBay, Etsy, Amazon, or any platform, you definitely want to listen to this. So the question is, why is it bad to sell on eBay, Amazon, and Etsy for long-term business? If you want to be selling stuff on eBay or Amazon or Etsy or any other place on the long run, why is it not good for you to just do that on eBay or any of these platforms? Why?
All right. I'm just writing it down, and eBay. You said long term?
Long-term business.
All right. So why is it bad to sell on Amazon, Etsy, and eBay long term? Man, that's because everybody needs to know this ain't scripted. We're just going to kind of come off and start talking about it. You think it's bad, right?
I think it's bad for business, long-term business. I'm not saying one time or twice or 4 or 5, but long-term, I'm thinking like 10, 15, 20 years.
Right. But why? Why is it bad long-term? I think it's the fees, right?
All right.
That's part of it. Fees is part of it. What else, though? What else is the problem? I got to write that better than that so we can see it later. Fees. You know what? I think the biggest thing. I got a story. eBay. A long time ago, I was on eBay. I was doing about $8,000 a month, right? So everything was going smooth, no problems. I take the family, we go on vacation, and when we go on vacation, some dude puts a case in against me, right? And he's like, yo, these shoes are fake, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I got my receipt. I'm not worried about it. I'll take care of it when I get back home.
All right.
But I knew I had my receipt of purchase. I knew everything I have is legit. But this dude goes in, but this is the craziest part of it. So this is on eBay. I'm not on eBay anymore. And because of this, I'm not on eBay anymore.
Wow.
I go and look at the dude's page, right? He buys a pair of white and Carolina, the University Blue Retro 9s. He's selling my shoe on his page. You get what I'm saying?
So he's pretty much a scam.
He bought the shoe, put it on his page to sell it, and when he couldn't get this stupid amount of money for it, he wanted to refund it. And I was like, no, I'm not accepting a refund or anything else. You bought it, keep it.
Exactly.
Selling it on your page. Well, instead of him being a man and keeping the shoe and doing what he had to do with it, since he bought it fair and square, it was a good deal. He goes in and puts a case in and says the shoe is fake. And I'm like, all right, eBay. I write eBay. I send him the receipt, right? Send him the receipt. And then I sent him the website, his eBay page, and I say, look, he's selling the shoe on his page. If it's fake, why is he selling the shoe?
Exactly.
And they write back, man, and they close my account. Wow. And I'm like, so I go from being one of the best sellers, making pretty decent money on eBay as a part-time gig, just a part-time job, to not having that income at all because some dude claimed that he had a fake shoe and they supported that dude even though he was selling the same shoe on his. So when you say that, fees, I'm going to write up here, no control. So, but now I got to come back and say something else, but I'm going to let you go. And which one are you talking about that you have a problem? Because right now I'm okay with Amazon. My
problem was with Etsy. Etsy was a place where I was told you could sell your handmade items, right? So
right.
I got into the page, that was in August. And I was selling these Dragon Ball Z mugs. you know, they change color. Okay, I found them someplace else, and the dudes that was selling them, I knew them, so I bought like about 200 of them. So I started selling them on Etsy, and when you put something on Etsy, it gives you the option. It says that, is this item from a member of your shops, all right, from a friend of yours that's selling it. So basically, I can pretty much sell something that I bought from a friend if you want. And the guy that I was buying from was a friend of mine, so we worked together.
Right.
So I sold about 297 mugs within a month and a half. And I was one of the second guy to sell those things on Etsy. And then I went to a basketball game on Friday, came back home, and they closed my account, saying that I can sell those on Etsy anymore because they weren't handmade. Meanwhile, I was still making my own mugs and designing my own stuff. And I was selling it over there. And I was just killing it, like 10, 15 a day. To the point where I just even stopped selling shoes because I was too focused on my mugs.
Right.
So I said, you know what? Let me run a little investigation. So I go on Etsy. They have like 25 dudes that sell the same thing I'm selling.
Right.
25 dudes sell the same thing I'm selling. So I contacted them and I'm like, listen, man, why did you shut me down if you're not going to shut down anybody else? I'm not trying to be a snitch because I'm not going to call no names and all that. So they go, well, if you're going to bring somebody else in this picture, we're going to disclose your case. We won't even look at it. I'm like, if you feel like I'm selling stuff that you can find on Amazon, on eBay, or any other place, why are you letting them sell it and not let me sell it?
Right.
They could not give you an answer. They just couldn't. They just said, well, you just can't sell this here. And I find out what happens is they have their own people they want to promote. So what you do is you shut down someone that's selling a whole lot of stuff and then help your friend out so he can sell the same thing. I sold about 297 mugs, and I was one of the second guy that was doing it on Etsy.
Right.
When they shut me down, there was like 25 other dudes doing the same thing. And to this day, they're still selling them. So to me, it's like you have, like you said, no control. You can't. So they can shut you down whenever they want. So that's the main thing. If you want to be doing this long-term business, and you can't rely on these places because if they decide to shut you down today, you're dead.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess what we have to say though is what's the other option? Because like I said, that happened to me on eBay. It happened to you on Etsy. On Amazon, I don't have any problems. I have perfect feedback. I mean, that's like after 5 or something odd years of being there, I don't have any negatives, you know, knock on wood. But you know, I have a lot of returns. But I can put up, I can put up a pair of shoes, right? Or a t-shirt or a bag. I can put up something on Amazon. I can put it up for $50 more than I would sell it on my personal website. Problem is, I can't get people to my website because whatever I'm selling right now, even though like with my own shoe is something that nobody else will ever have because it's my shoe. I made it. I sell more shoes through Amazon than I do through my own personal website. Now I have both options on the site. I have, you know, my own store, and then underneath it, I have the option to buy it on Amazon as well. So if you're going to start a store and you're saying that, you know, why is it bad to sell long term, then obviously fees come into play. If I make $500,000 on Amazon at 15%, they're going to take how much? Let's see. They're going to take 500,000 times 0.15. They're going to take $75,000. That's a lot of money. And that cuts into your margins, your profit margins. So obviously, if you're selling on your own website, if you're using a Square or you're using an eBay, the fees are only 2.75. Now, if you're using a credit card account and you have a merchandising account, through a Visa or something like that, then what you have basically is a situation where you can save yourself a ton of money from 15% down to 2.75%. But the problem is, we know that you don't have any control long term. If you stay somewhere long term, at any time, like Amazon, like eBay did to me, and like Etsy did to you, at any time they can just kick us off, you know, and it's random. It doesn't even have to be the truth. Somebody can tell a lie and literally get you booted. So if you're going to build your business, it makes sense to build your business where your base is, on your store. The problem is Amazon is a destination. Not Amazon, but my website and your website, houseofkicks.com, arc-usa.com, our websites are destination sites, right?
Yeah.
It's like a destination restaurant. If you know that you're going to go to this place, and it's okay for these people to build a restaurant somewhere where it's not a lot of foot traffic, right?
Yep.
Because you know you're going to go to that restaurant. Well, the problem is, if there's not a lot of foot traffic, you're not going to get any walk-up customers at that restaurant. Well, the same thing with a website. A website that's a destination site like houseofkicks.com and arc-usa.com are destination sites. People have to know they exist to get to you. So if I'm giving Amazon 15%, I don't have to pay for advertising because people are going to go to Amazon and buy every day because that's what Amazon is for. Same thing with Etsy and eBay. People are going to go every day because that's what those sites are for. Now, our websites, they're not going to come to our websites every day. So we're kind of stuck. And it's like you look at Shark Tank.
Yes, I did.
Now, on Shark Tank, they'll have those people that they'll say something like, I got all of these sales through my website. And every week I hear somebody say that, and I'm like, nah, you didn't get all those sales through your website. You fronting. I don't believe that. But then I realized that those people might have something that's so unique that people have to go to that website and buy it, right?
Yeah.
So that might be a little bit different, but I still don't believe it. I'm like, nah, people don't go to your website and buy like that, because even if I got the hottest thing, let's say I got a whole stack of iPhones and they just came out, it's still going to be hard to get people to my website. So that 15% that I pay Amazon basically can be considered like advertisement.
Advertisement. Well, my main thing is this, man. Even when people contact me on eBay or any other place and they ask me, listen, man, can you lower your price? And I tell them, I'll kind of like type my website, say, just go on the website and buy from my website. And they tell me, no, man, I don't trust it.
See?
So that is the main problem. It's like, if you keep selling on eBay, Amazon, or any other place, you will never be able to sell through your own website. Long term, right, it is not going to work for you. And the day they shut you down, you pretty much have no income anymore if that's all you do is sell stuff on Amazon or eBay. See what I'm saying? So people don't understand that.
Well, so what you're saying is I guess what we're both kind of saying is the consumer has to be smarter.
Exactly.
Because really it's on the consumer. And
it's on the consumer, man.
Well, if the consumer takes the time and says, all right, I'm going to type in Google for these mugs, and they search for it and your website comes up. But up above your website is an Amazon listing or an Etsy listing or an eBay listing. They just simply trust those places more, and more than likely they got their information saved, so they'll just go directly to those places. But I do agree, over the long term, it's a tough situation to be in. You got to get people to your website, but over the long term, it does hurt you to build your whole platform. So what you can do, I wonder if there's a way for us to show and share screen share and see if you can see this. Share the content plus google.com. Choose what you like to share. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to show you something here. And I don't know if the Google Hangouts is sharing your screen.
Yeah, he's sharing it. Yeah, he's doing it. So
all right, so they're sharing the screen, right?
All right, yeah,
so
let's
I'm going to
see
show you something real quick that everybody on Google Hangouts needs to see. So my online shop, right?
Yes.
When you go to it, this is what it looks like. Now, when you click on a buy button for a particular shoe.
I can't see your screen yet. Go ahead and then shut it. So
okay, let me see if it did it or not. It said that it was sharing. I thought it was sharing, but I guess
it stopped. It was for a little bit, but it stopped.
And it bounced back, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the thing. What I was going to say is because we can't share it like that, it's hard to see it. What I did is something that I'll have to explain it. Maybe I'll do a video for it separate of this video. And maybe if people write in the comment section when you post this to YouTube, if they write in the comment section and they say, "Hey, Chris, do a video and show us what you're talking about." What I decided to do was I turned my online store into an ad, right?
Yes.
Because I said, you know what? People don't trust my website enough right now that they'll just buy it directly through me. Now I got some customers that will buy it, but the percentages, you know, when they come to buy my shoe, I say I sell 30% of my shoes through my site, 70% of them go through Amazon. You know, even though the shoe is $75 on Amazon, but it's only $50 on my site. So you can get my shoe for $50 because I was like, well, I'm going to compete with a Greats brand because Greats brand has a shoe that's similar for $49.99. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll make my shoe $49.99 on my site. So you come to my site, you get that discount.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't sell as many. I sell more through Amazon. Now it's good because I'm making $13 more through Amazon. But what I said was, since I can't get that money, what I did was I have an Amazon Associates account. So I turned my whole store into an Amazon Associates account. So when you go to it, even if I sell out of the shoe, like a Retro 11, if somebody else has that shoe on Amazon, if someone comes to my website, they click on it and they click through the ad, I get a kickback.
Mm-hmm.
So what I said was, okay, in the long term, people are coming to the website. Well, that's good. It's not good for me to stay in this one place because I love to build up my brand and sell through my store. But if I'm not going to be able to convert you into a buyer, then I'll get that kickback, because with Amazon Associates, if I get 4 people to buy something, I'm getting 4% of every purchase.
Every purchase.
If it gets to 6 people, then the percentage goes up to 6% on every purchase.
Mm-hmm.
So if I end up having a really good month on Amazon Associates, I'm making money. I hope that's kind of clear. But, you know, and people are going to have to ask questions about this one because it's a little bit confusing. And I need to do a video so I can show people exactly what I did. You know, but
so basically, what they need to get out of this that we're talking about today is when you sell to those places, high selling fees, you have no control, so they can shut you down whenever they want to. And
yeah.
Another thing is you never get a chance to build your own brand. So you're stuck selling through somebody who has monopoly, and you will never have that control. And that's the main thing.
Yeah, well, the consumer is going to have to consider that. And I think me and you both want the consumer to do that, but we're asking a lot of the consumer.
They don't have time.
It's like
they don't have time to think. They just want to buy it, and then that's it. They don't want to be doing all that, you know, thinking.
It's like why spin the wheels trying to do something different when I already got my information saved and I can buy it on Amazon in one click. So you're fighting a consumer that has to be more educated or more informed. It's like, all right, I know, and I don't want to get too far off topic because maybe we can do this as another topic too. It's like the idea of Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how everybody says, hey, social media will help you sell stuff. And the honest truth is, man, I probably get 4% of my traffic from social media on my website. So I get 56% is from direct, and then like 30-something-odd% is from Google search. And then maybe 10% is just kind of random from websites. And then it's like 1 to 4% of traffic comes from social media, which means that unless I'm actively doing something on social media, it's not really helping my website. But everybody's on social media, right? Well, this is the thing. People don't even think about the fact that if you're on social media, my website is monetized. So if people come to my website, I have Google AdSense. And if they have been searching for shoes, then Supplied might come up over to the side. Flight Club might come over to the side on the ad. If they click that ad, I get money. So my website is monetized. I get money from the ads from Google AdSense. And then I get impression, fees from Google AdSense. And then I have Amazon Associates. So my website is monetized in more than just the way that I'm selling my own shoes. If people come into my website, I make money. But if I share the same stuff on Facebook, I'm not making any money.
You need to save that for another day, man, because I feel like there's a lot of information that people need to know. So don't give out too much today, man. Just hold on.
Don't give up that too much.
We'll talk about that some other time, man.
That sounds like a plan to me, man. But so what's the final point? What do we want people to go away with this segment, this episode? What are they gonna go away with?
Man, you could go away with the fact that when you sell on any other place but your own website, you have no control, and you're gonna be paying all these fees. And what's gonna happen is long term, you won't have your brain is not gonna stand out. You're gonna keep doing that. You're gonna try to find the next place to sell your stuff too. If you get shut down on eBay, you want to go on Amazon. Then if you get shut down on Amazon, you're going to go. So do not depend on these places to move your stuff. Trying to be in your own control. That's what you need to do. So don't do it. That's all I'm saying. That's me, man. What do you think, man?
I guess to close it out, I agree with you. I wrote an article on arc-usa.com. I wrote a series about what happened to me on eBay. It's a 9-part series. You go to the website, you go to search, you type in eBay, and you'll see a 9-part series about eBay and what they did to me, and how, like you just said, I went from one platform to another platform to another platform to another platform trying to figure out what to do after I got kicked off, because it was nice to be getting that $8,000 a month from eBay. That's a lot of pocket change. If you got a regular job and you're making an additional $8,000 a month, I wanted that money, so I went to searching for somewhere else to sell, because even back then I couldn't get enough people to my website. So I guess I say, yeah, I'm with you. I agree. You got to build up your own platform. But I'll add this and then we can wrap this up. Right now, Amazon is my way of living. And since I can't get people to my site and I'm not going to advertise to get people there, I'll give Amazon the 15%, and I consider it advertisement.
Yep.
And that's it. And that's all I can do. And I love for the consumer to be more in tune with small business and realize that to help small business, you should go to the small business website first and attempt to make the purchase there. Now, if the small business doesn't have it set up so that you can buy it there, then you go where the small business is. But that takes a lot for you to try and get the consumer to do that.
Yeah.
And I expect people to deal with what's convenient, and you can't blame them.
Yep, you're right.
So it's a good one today, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. All right,
yes,
man.
Sir. All right. Wrap with y'all next week.
All right.